Rated T for teen.
Hi, and welcome to Celebrity Gamer. I'm Christopher Sabat. I'm a celebrity, obviously.
Yes.
Sean's here with me, Sean Schemel. We both happen to do voices on a show called Dragonball Z. I played Vegeta, Piccolo, and others. Sean is the voice of King Kai, Goku, and others as well, lots of others.
2 or 3.
Just so happens we're going to be talking today about Atari's newest cool game called Super DBZ. We're going to be discussing some of the gameplay features. We're going to be playing through a little bit of the game.
Yeah.
And a real cool thing we're going to be doing is that we're going to be answering some of your questions that you've sent in to us about Super DBZ.
Yeah, I'm excited about that.
Oh, I am too.
Because we're going to answer real questions from real fans, you know, versus an interview, which is great, but, you know, the real questions, I think the hardcore gamers really, they're the people we need to be answering questions
And you
for.
have the first question handy, don't you?
Yes, I do. Yes, I do. Russell Whitaker from Orlando, Florida, wants to know what are some of the features that make Super Dragon Ball Z unique in Dragon Ball Z games?
Super DBZ is really cool. And when you compare it to some of the other Dragon Ball Z titles you may be familiar with, Budokai 1, 2, 3.
I'm familiar with all of them.
The Tenkaichi games, the Shin Budokai. You're immediately going to notice a difference in the way the game looks. It has where the other games really look more like the anime. Mm-hmm. This would look more like the manga. It has a very cool cel-shaded, almost crazy 2D meets 3D.
Yeah, I kind of noticed that, and I wasn't quite sure at first, and then I realized, oh, this is more like the manga.
Yeah, it's very, very cool. It's even got the little pow and the zam and like boof, and that made no sense, of course.
The that appears in the manga
clouds,
is in the game, yeah.
Yeah, that appear only in our minds when we actually do stuff like that.
That's true.
Let's just start playing some of this game.
Yeah, let's. Check it out. I'm going to pick Goku, of course.
And I'll pick Vegeta. I mean, just for fun.
What I really like about it is I'm an old school gamer. So like I'm a big Virtua Fighter and Tekken fan, and this plays a lot like those style games. Whereas in Tenkaichi, it's you're fighting and fighting. It's a true 3D world. This is like a real true old school fighter,
well,
a la Street Fighter, a la.
Actually, this game was designed by the people who designed Street Fighter 2. So you're going to notice some similarities.
Yeah, well, I'm very happy about that.
You were saying earlier that it's a very deliberate kind of gameplay.
Yeah, there's very specific punches. It's very specific moves, which reminds me of Tekken and Street Fighter. So if you're an experienced fighter, some of the moves translate, which I think is cool, because then I don't have to learn stuff.
Something you may not know is that when we were working on the recordings for this game.
Yeah. I remember that.
There are a lot of original attacks in the game that they created and were approved by Akira Toriyama.
Oh, really?
That are
I didn't know
actually
that.
based around. We had to change some of the names because they didn't, entirely make sense in English, but some of the names were actually named after the original Street Fighter moves. They're kind
really?
of like almost a play.
Like Tatsumaki Senpokyaku, which is the spinning whirlwind kick.
Oh yeah, I didn't know.
I
didn't know what that was when I saw it on the list.
Then when he goes, Shoryuken, Shoryuken.
The experience really is kind of fun. It kind of takes you back to old school fighters.
Yeah, it's just totally, and it's wrist. What I like is we were playing the other level, and you could break stuff. Like I was knocking over pillars and I forget if it was pillars or it was trees. There were trees I was knocking over, and you were just breaking things.
Yeah, there's nothing like knocking over a tree.
Yeah, it's very exciting. Yeah,